Hi, welcome to my bat cave. Well, it's a pretend bat cave. Did you know that bats are nocturnal? That means they come out at night and they fly around and they eat. Some bats eat bugs, which is good because they eat those mosquitoes that bite us. And some bats eat fruit. I like fruit. Do you like fruit? Today we're going to hear a story about a special little bat who likes fruit and her journey as she learns about herself. So let's get out of the cave and get back to the library to hear our story. Today's story is called Stellaluna. In a warm and sultry forest, far, far away, there once lived a mother fruit bat and her new baby. Oh, how Mother Bat loved her soft, tiny baby. "I'll name you Stellaluna," she crooned. Each night, Mother Bat would carry Stellaluna clutched to her breast as she flew out to search for food. Do you see the baby bat right there? Holding on to Mama Bat. One night, as Mother Bat followed the heavy scent of ripe fruit, an owl spied her. On silent wings, the powerful bird swooped down upon the bats. Dodging and shrieking, Mother Bat tried to escape, but the owl struck again and again, knocking Stellaluna into the air. Her baby wings were as limp and useless as wet paper. Down, down she went, faster and faster into the forest below. The dark, leafy triangle of branches caught Stellaluna as she fell. One twig was small enough for her tiny feet to wrap around. Wrapping her wings about her, she clutched the thin branch, trembling with cold and fear. "Mother," Stellaluna squeaked, "where are you?" By daybreak, the baby bat could hold on no longer. Down, down, down she dropped. Flump! Stellaluna landed head first in a soft, downy nest, startling 3 baby birds who lived there. Stellaluna quickly clambered from the nest and hung out of sight below. She listened to the babble of the 3 birds. "What was that?" cried Flap. "I don't know, but it's hanging by his feet," chirped Flitter. "Shh, here comes Mama," hissed Pip. Many, many times that day, Mama Bird flew away, always returning with food for her babies. Stellaluna was terribly hungry, but not for the crawly things Mama Bird brought back. Finally, though, the little bat could bear it no longer. She climbed into the nest, closed her eyes, and opened her mouth. Plop! In dropped a big green grasshopper. Stellaluna learned to be like the birds. She stayed awake all day and slept at night. She ate bugs even though they tasted awful. Her bat ways were quickly disappearing, except for one thing. Stellaluna still liked to sleep hanging by her feet. Once when Mama was away, the curious baby birds decided to try it too. When Mama Bird came back home, she saw 8 tiny feet gripping the edge of the nest. "Eek!" she cried. "Get back up here this instant. You're going to fall and break your necks." The birds clambered back into the nest, but Mama Bird stopped Stellaluna. "You are teaching my children to do bad things. I will not let you get back into this nest unless you promise to obey all the rules of this house." Stellaluna promised. She ate bugs without making faces. She slept in the nest at night, and she didn't hang by her feet. Stellaluna behaved as a good bird should. All the babies grew quickly. Soon the nest became crowded. Mama Bird told them it was time to learn to fly. One by one, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stellaluna jumped from the nest. Their wings worked. I'm just like them, thought Stellaluna. I can fly too. Pip, Flitter, and Flap landed gracefully on a branch. Stellaluna tried to do the same thing. She didn't land very well, did she? How embarrassing. Poor thing. I will fly all day, Stellaluna told herself, and no one will see how clumsy I am. The next day, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stellaluna went flying far from home. They flew for hours, exercising their new wings. The sun is setting, warned Flitter. We had better go home or we'll get lost in the dark, said Flap. But Stellaluna had flown far ahead and was nowhere to be seen. The three anxious birds went home without her. All alone, Stellaluna flew and flew until her wings ached and she dropped into a tree. I promised not to hang by my feet, Stellaluna sighed. So she hung by her thumbs and soon fell asleep. She didn't hear the soft sound of wings coming near her. Do you see? Hey, a loud voice said, why are you hanging upside down? Stellaluna's eyes opened wide. She saw a most peculiar face. I'm not upside down, you are, Stellaluna said. But you're a bat. Bats hang by their feet. You are hanging by your thumbs, so that makes you upside down. The creature said, I am a bat. I am hanging by my feet. That makes me right side up. Stellaluna was confused. Mama Bird told me I was upside down. She said I was wrong. Wrong for a bird, maybe, but not for a bat. More bats gathered around to see the strange young bat who behaved like a bird. Stellaluna told them her story. You ate bugs? Stuttered one. You slept at night? Gasped another. How very strange, they all muttered. Wait, let me look at that child. A bat pushed through the crowd. An owl attacked you? She asked. Sniffing Stellaluna's furs, she whispered, You are Stellaluna, you are my baby. You escaped the owl? Cried Stellaluna. You survived? Yes, said Mother Bat, as she wrapped her rings around Stellaluna. Come with me and I'll show you where to find the most delicious fruit. You'll never have to eat another bug as long as you live. Isn't that happy? She found her mama? Hi, girl. But it's nighttime, Stellaluna squeaked. We can't fly in the dark or we'll crash into trees. We're bats, said Mother Bat. We can see in the darkness. Come with us. Stellaluna was afraid, but she let go of the tree and dropped into the deep blue sky. Stellaluna could see. She felt as though rays of light shone from her eyes. She was able to see everything in her path. Soon the bats found a mango tree, and Stellaluna ate as much of the fruit as she could hold. "I'll never eat another bug as long as I live," cheered Stellaluna, as she stuffed herself full. "I must tell Pip, Flitter, and Flap." The next day, Stellaluna went to visit the birds. "Come with me and meet my bat family," she said. "Okay, let's go," agreed Pip. "They hang by their feet and they fly at night and they eat the best food in the world," Stellaluna explained to the birds on the way. As the birds flew among the bats, Flap said, "I feel upside down here." So the birds hung by their feet. "Wait until dark," Stellaluna said excitedly. "We will fly at night." When night came, Stellaluna flew away. Pip, Flitter, and Flap leaped from the tree to follow her. "I can't see a thing," yelled Pip. "Neither can I," howled Flitter. "Ah!" shrieked Flap. "They're going to crash," gasped Stellaluna. "I must rescue them." Stellaluna swooped about, grabbing her friends in the air. She lifted them to a tree, and the birds grasped a branch. Stellaluna hung from a limb above them. "We're safe," said Stellaluna. Then she sighed. "I wish you could see in the dark, too." "We wish you could land on your feet," Flitter replied. Pip and Flap nodded. They perched in silence for a long time. "How can we be so different and feel so much alike?" mused Flitter. "And how can we feel so different and be so much alike?" wondered Pip. "I think this is quite a mystery," Flap chirped. "I agree," said Stellaluna. "But we're friends, and that's a fact." Isn't that sweet to have friends that are different than you, but yet you're the same? Her little bird friends were nothing like her. They couldn't see at night. They ate bugs. But still, they had a lot in common. They could both fly, and they enjoyed each other. It's good to have friends. And friends come in all different shapes and sizes. So, let's do something. We are going to make a bat fly. All right, I know what you're thinking. How can I make a bat fly? I don't have a bat. And you probably don't want to touch a bat because even though bats are cute, they do kind of carry some diseases, so we don't want to touch them. So we're going to make kind of a paper airplane, but we're going to make the bottom a little bigger so that it kind of looks like a bat. Let me show you. You're going to start by taking a piece of paper and folding it in half so you can have a line here in the middle as your guide. Then you're going to take your fingers, and I have big fingers, so I only need to take 2 fingers, but you might need maybe 3 if you have little fingers. So put your fingers by that center line, and then you're going to fold that. Do you see how I have can you see my fold right there? So my 2 fingers, and then I'm going to fold it like that. So I have lots of space up here, okay? And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. You might need a grown-up to help you with this. And fold it. So now I have like a weird kind of flat part, okay? On this flat part, I'm going to draw a face. I'm going to draw a face that might look like a bat. Let's use orange. All right, so I'm going to give it some great big eyes because bats see very well at night. I'm going to give it a little nose, and I think it's a happy bat, so I'm going to give it a smiley face. And then I'm going to draw in some little pointy ears because I think it's fun. See? Can you see it? All right, so next part is going to be more like the airplane part. So you're going to take one of the sides and you're going to fold it. Got to do it in my lap. I can't do it in the air. So you're going to fold it to meet to where this line is where you drew your bat ear. Okay, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, like that. And then instead of folding it right down the middle like you would a paper airplane, you're going to fold it on those extra parts that we made to make it flat like that, to show your little face. Then the next part's also like an airplane, where you take this part and you fold it down, you know, like that. And we'll do that on both sides, and then that's her wings. So now you've made Stellaluna. All right, so let's see if she'll fly. What do you think? Do you think I did an okay job? Let's see. She didn't really fly that well. Maybe yours will be better than mine. Okay. So make a bat to fly. Then you can make a bat cave to hang your bat in. See, if your grown-up will let you borrow some blankets and make a bat cave somewhere in the house. Just make sure to clean up after yourself. It would be fun to spend the night in the bat cave. Just an idea, grown-ups. Also, Stellaluna was a fruit bat. Can you try some new fruits this week? See what kind of new fruits you can try. What are some of your favorite fruits? I like berries, and I like apples, and like Stellaluna, I like mangoes. What do you like? As always, I'd love to see what you did. Maybe your little flying bat. Snap a picture of your bat cave and maybe make a fruit salad and show me that. I hope you enjoyed our book today. I'll see you next time.